known for its striking appearance and formidable hunting abilities. The Harpy Eagle is often considered one of the largest and heaviest eagles in the world. Here are some key aspects about the Harpy Eagle. 1. Physical characteristics. Size. Harpy eagles have a wingspan of about 2 meters, 6.5 feet, and can weigh between 6 to 10 kilograms, 13 to 22 pounds. Females are typically larger than males. Feathers and crests. One of their most distinctive features is their large feathered crest on the top of their head, which they can raise and lower, giving them an almost crowned appearance. They also have striking black and white plumage, with dark feathers on their back and head, and a white underbelly. Talons. Their talons are enormous, measuring up to 13 centimeters, 5 inches, long, which is comparable to the size of a grizzly bear's claws. These talons are capable of exerting tremendous pressure, allowing them to capture and kill large prey. 2. Habitat and range. Location. Harpy eagles primarily reside in tropical rainforests across Central and South America, from southern Mexico through Central America to the Amazon basin in Brazil. They prefer mature forests with tall, dense trees where they can nest. Nesting. They build large nests high up in the canopy, usually in the tallest trees, using sticks, leaves, and other vegetation. These nests can be reused for many years. 3. Diet and hunting. Diet. Harpy eagles are carnivores and primarily prey on medium-sized mammals and birds. Their diet includes monkeys such as howler monkeys and spider monkeys, sloths, and large birds like toucans and parrots. They have extremely powerful beaks and talons that allow them to capture and kill prey that is often larger than themselves. Hunting tactics. Harpy eagles are known for their ability to hunt in dense forest environments. They are exceptional at maneuvering through trees and have incredible precision when hunting. They often ambush their prey, snatching it directly from the trees or the forest floor. For reproduction, breeding. Harpy eagles typically lay 1 to 2 eggs, though only one chick usually survives. The eggs are incubated for about 56 days, and both parents take turns caring for the eggs and chick. The chick remains in the nest for several months after hatching, being fed by the parents until it is ready to fledge and begin hunting on its own. 5. Conservation status. The Harpy eagle is currently listed as near threatened by the International Union for Conservation of Nature, IUCN. The primary threats to their survival are habitat loss due to deforestation, as well as hunting and human-wildlife conflict. However, they are protected in many areas, and conservation efforts are underway to safeguard their habitats. 6. Cultural significance. In many indigenous cultures across Central and South America, the Harpy eagle is seen as a symbol of power and strength. It often appears in mythology, art, and folklore. For example, in some tribes of the Amazon, the Harpy eagle is considered a sacred animal, revered for its ability to dominate the skies. The Harpy eagle is a stunning example of nature's strength and beauty, and its majesty in flight is matched only by its role as one of the apex predators of the rainforest. Conservation efforts are crucial to ensure this magnificent bird continues to soar through the skies. You said more. ChatGPT said, certainly. Let's dive deeper into various aspects of the Harpy eagle, covering more about its behavior, challenges, and its role in the ecosystem. 7. Behavior and temperament. Solitary nature. Harpy eagles are generally solitary birds, except during the breeding season when they pair up for the care of their young. They are not known to be territorial beyond their nesting areas, but they do tend to avoid overlap with other eagles. Flight. Despite their size and powerful build, Harpy eagles are quite adept at flying, especially in dense forests. Their flight is slow and deliberate, and they use their large wings for controlled gliding between trees. When hunting, they fly silently, using the element of surprise to ambush their prey. Communication. Harpy eagles are vocal during mating season or when defending their nests. They use a variety of calls, which can range from whistles to harsh, high-pitched screams. These sounds are often heard echoing through the forest, especially during the nesting period. 8. Adaptations and survival skills. Strong grip. The talons of a Harpy eagle are one of its most impressive adaptations. These powerful talons are capable of gripping prey so tightly that the bird can carry off animals several times its size, including monkeys and sloths. They use this grip to ensure that their prey is immobilized immediately. Vision. Like most birds of prey, Harpy eagles have exceptional eyesight. They can spot prey from high in the trees or while soaring above the canopy. Silent flight. Despite their large size, Harpy eagles have adapted to fly with minimal sound, especially when hunting. The structure of their feathers reduces noise, giving them an element of surprise when they approach prey. 9. Challenges to conservation. Deforestation. The primary threat to the harpy eagle is habitat loss due to deforestation, especially in the Amazon rainforest where illegal logging and agriculture are rampant, as these birds rely on large, mature forests with tall trees for nesting. Deforestation directly impacts their ability to find suitable habitats. Harpy eagles occasionally fall victim to hunting by humans. They may be killed by farmers or hunters, who view them as a threat to livestock or crops. However, these eagles are not known to attack livestock, but instead hunt wild prey in the forest. Low reproduction rates. The harpy eagle's reproductive rate is slow, with long intervals between breeding seasons. A female may only lay one egg every 2 to 3 years, and because only one chick survives, the population grows very slowly. This makes them particularly vulnerable to any environmental disturbances. 10. Role in the ecosystem. Apex predator. Harpy eagles are apex predators in their rainforest habitats, playing a crucial role in controlling populations of medium-sized mammals and birds. By hunting monkeys and sloths, they help maintain a balance within the ecosystem. Their prey often feeds on leaves and fruits, so by controlling these populations, the eagles help prevent overgrazing and promote healthy vegetation. Seed dispersal. In some instances, harpy eagles may unintentionally aid in seed dispersal. As they hunt, they carry large prey to specific areas, and when they feed or leave remains behind, these can lead to the spread of seeds, contributing to the growth of new plant life. 11. Efforts in conservation and research. Protected areas. Various regions across Central and South America have established protected areas to preserve harpy eagle habitats. These areas often focus on conserving large, contiguous stretches of forest that are crucial for their survival. Breeding programs. Some wildlife centers and zoos have established breeding programs for harpy eagles to increase their population in captivity and support future reintroductions into the wild. Successful breeding has led to the release of several captive-bred harpy eagles back into their natural habitats. Ecotourism and awareness. Ecotourism is being promoted in regions where harpy eagles are found, encouraging people to visit and observe these magnificent creatures in the wild. This has helped raise awareness about the eagle's plight, while providing economic benefits to local communities who can now capitalize on eco-friendly tourism. 12. Mythology and folklore. The harpy eagle's striking appearance and powerful nature have made it a subject of fascination for many indigenous cultures. Its large size, fearsome beak, and talons give it an almost mythical presence. In Amazonian mythology, the eagle is sometimes associated with gods or spirits of the forest. It is often seen as a messenger or a symbol of spiritual strength, courage, and dominance. In ancient civilizations, like the Mayans and the Aztecs, birds of prey like the harpy eagle were revered and often linked to divine power. The eagle's ability to fly high above the ground made it a symbol of vision and spiritual insight. 13. In popular culture, the harpy eagle, due to its dramatic appearance, is often featured in documentaries, nature films, and wildlife photography. Its iconic look and predatory behavior have made it a favorite among conservationists and nature enthusiasts alike. 14. Interactions with other species. Predator-prey dynamics. Harpy eagles are apex predators, but they also face threats from other large birds of prey, such as other species of eagles and large hawks. Though these interactions are typically limited, the only predators capable of taking on a harpy eagle are large cats, such as jaguars or pumas, which may target young eagles or eggs, if they can reach the nest. Interspecies competition. While the harpy eagle is solitary, there may be some competition for food or nesting sites with other large birds of prey, such as the black hawk eagle Spasitas tyrannus, or the crested eagle Morphnus guianensis, both of which share similar rainforest habitats and prey on medium-sized mammals and birds. Symbiotic relationships with prey. Some of the harpy eagle's prey, such as monkeys and sloths, help maintain balance in the ecosystem by feeding on leaves and branches, which in turn keeps plant populations in check. While the eagle may not directly benefit from this, its role as a predator helps ensure that these herbivores do not overgraze or become too numerous. 15. Hunting and feeding strategies. Clutching prey. Harpy eagles are extremely efficient hunters. When hunting monkeys, for example, they typically use their powerful talons to grab onto the prey, and can often lift animals that are quite heavy relative to their own body size. The eagle may fly in close to the prey, using the canopy to conceal its approach before striking suddenly. Prey handling. Once a harpy eagle captures its prey, it often takes it back to its nest or to a perch where it feeds. Their diet primarily consists of arboreal animals, and they are particularly skilled at hunting in the dense forest canopies. Harpy eagles have strong beaks that allow them to tear apart tough hides and meat, especially when dealing with large mammals like monkeys and sloths. Impressive speed and strength. While harpy eagles may not be the fastest birds, their strength makes up for it. When chasing prey through the forest, they rely on their impressive climbing abilities, using their large talons to grasp onto tree trunks and navigate through the canopy with ease. 16. Ecological impact and importance. Maintaining biodiversity. As an apex predator, the harpy eagle plays a critical role in controlling the populations of its prey species. This in turn has a cascading effect on the entire ecosystem. By keeping herbivore populations in check, they help prevent overgrazing of young trees and plants, allowing for a healthier, more balanced forest environment. Forest health and regeneration. Through their role in hunting, harpy eagles indirectly promote the regeneration of the forest. Their predation on sloths and monkeys, which may feed on certain tree species, can prevent overconsumption of plants, fostering greater plant diversity and forest regeneration. 17. Research and conservation initiatives. Radio tracking and monitoring. Researchers are increasingly using technology such as GPS and radio collars to track the movements of harpy eagles in the wild. This helps scientists gain a better understanding of their range, habitat preferences, and hunting behaviors. By tracking individual birds, conservationists can more effectively protect their habitats and monitor their health. Rehabilitation and release programs. Some wildlife rescue centers and conservation groups focus on the rehabilitation of harpy eagles that have been injured or orphaned. These programs often involve medical care, feeding, and behavioral training before the birds are released back into the wild. Nest protection and research stations. Conservationists have worked to protect nesting sites from human interference, including establishing protected areas around key nesting locations. These sites are often monitored, especially during the breeding season, to ensure that the eggs and young chicks are not disturbed by poaching or habitat destruction. 18. The harpy eagle's incredible predatory skills and striking appearance have made it a popular subject for wildlife documentaries and television series. Symbolism in modern media. For example, the logo of the Harpy Eagle Conservation Foundation incorporates a stylized image of the eagle, showcasing its role as both a symbol of environmental protection and a fierce predator. 19. The threat of climate change. Shifting habitats. Like many rainforest species, the harpy eagle is facing challenges from climate change. As temperatures rise and weather patterns become more unpredictable, the ecosystems the eagles rely on may shift. Changes in rainfall, temperature, and the growth patterns of trees could lead to the loss of suitable habitats for these birds. Impact on prey species. Climate change could also affect the populations of harpy eagle prey, including monkeys and sloths. Any disruption to the abundance or distribution of these species could affect the eagle's food sources, creating additional challenges for their survival. Ecosystem stress. As the rainforests continue to face degradation due to logging, agriculture, and now climate change, the entire ecosystem becomes more fragile. This puts pressure on apex predators like the harpy eagle, as they require large, healthy tracts of forest to thrive. 20. The harpy eagle's legacy and future. Conservation partnerships. Many conservation organizations have partnered with governments, local communities, and international NGOs to create strategies for the conservation of the harpy eagle. These efforts include habitat restoration, anti-poaching measures, and sustainable tourism initiatives. Growing awareness. As more people become aware of the harpy eagle's plight, there has been an increased focus on protecting rainforests and the species that inhabit them. Community engagement programs that teach locals about the importance of preserving eagles and their habitats are making a positive impact on their conservation. 21. Evolutionary history and taxonomy. Genus and species. The harpy eagle Harpygia belongs to the family Accipitridae, which includes other large birds of prey, like hawks, kites, and other eagles. The genus name Harpia is derived from the harpies of Greek mythology, winged female creatures known for their sharp claws. The species name Harpygia references this mythological creature, underscoring the eagle's fearsome appearance. Ancient ancestry. The harpy eagle's evolutionary lineage traces back to the early birds of prey. Fossil evidence suggests that the ancestors of harpy eagles once had a broader range, and they have evolved over millions of years to become the formidable predators they are today. Their large size, strong claws, and powerful beak are traits that have been honed to hunt large prey, and their reliance on dense forest ecosystems speaks to their adaptation to tropical rainforests. Relatives. The harpy eagle is closely related to other large forest-dwelling eagles, such as the black hawk eagle Spizitis tyrannus and the crested eagle Morphnus guianensis, both of which are found in similar habitats. While the harpy eagle is among the largest of these forest-dwelling raptors, the diversity within this group shows the specialized adaptations birds of prey have developed for dense tropical environments. 22. Specialized hunting skills. Prey selection. Harpy eagles are selective hunters, typically preying on slow-moving mammals and birds. Monkeys, especially the smaller species like howler monkeys, are common targets, as they move through the tree canopy in predictable patterns. Sloths, which are notoriously slow movers, are also a favorite food source, as they are relatively easy to catch and provide a large meal. Talons as tools. The harpy eagle's talons are not just for grasping prey, they are specialized for penetrating the flesh of their prey. When attacking monkeys or sloths, the eagle's talons can puncture through thick fur and skin to grip the animal tightly. Their talons can apply over 500 pounds of pressure, enough to break the bones of medium-sized mammals. Climbing abilities. Unlike many other birds of prey, the harpy eagle is also an excellent climber. It can use its talons to ascend tree trunks and navigate through dense canopy areas to reach its nests or secure prey. This climbing ability is an adaptation that helps it survive in environments where ground hunting is not possible. 23. Social structure and pair bonding. Monogamy. Harpy eagles are monogamous and form long-lasting pair bonds. These birds generally mate for life, and both parents are involved in raising their offspring. They exhibit strong parental care, with both the male and female taking turns incubating eggs and feeding the chick. Courtship rituals. During the courtship season, harpy eagles engage in impressive aerial displays. These displays involve the pair soaring high into the sky, performing intricate flight patterns, and calling to each other. Such behavior helps solidify the bond between the pair and ensures that they are synchronized when it comes time to care for their young. Territorial behavior. Though they are not intensely territorial, harpy eagles do protect their nesting sites. They may become aggressive toward other birds or predators that threaten their territory, especially during the breeding season when they are more sensitive to disturbances. 24. Ecological and behavioral insights. Territory size. The size of a harpy eagle's territory can vary depending on the availability of food and suitable nesting sites. Their range can extend over several kilometers. The size of their territory is important because it ensures that they have access to enough prey to sustain themselves and their offspring. Seasonal movements. While harpy eagles are generally non-migratory, there can be slight seasonal shifts in their movement. They may adjust their range based on the abundance of food and the availability of nesting sites. However, unlike migratory eagles, harpy eagles remain within the general boundaries of their home forests year-round. 25. Conservation challenges. Logging and deforestation. The ongoing threat of deforestation in the Amazon and other Central and South American forests poses a significant challenge to the harpy eagle's survival, as large tracts of forest are cleared for agriculture, logging, and urban expansion. Harpy eagles lose access to their traditional hunting grounds and nesting sites. Illegal wildlife trade. Though not as common as the threat of habitat loss, illegal wildlife trade is another risk for harpy eagles. In some areas, young eagles are captured for the pet trade. Despite the fact that they are difficult to domesticate and require specialized care, this further disrupts the delicate balance of the species population. Human-eagle conflicts. Harpy eagles may sometimes come into conflict with humans, especially in regions where they hunt livestock or farm animals. However, it is important to note that the harpy eagle's diet typically consists of wild prey, and cases of attacks on livestock are rare. Nonetheless, farmers may view the eagle as a threat and attempt to kill them, which contributes to the decline of the species. 35. Future of the harpy eagle. Growing awareness. As more research is conducted and awareness of the harpy eagle's plight grows, it is hoped that more international and local efforts will be made to protect this iconic species. The harpy eagle's survival is directly linked to the preservation of rainforests, making it a key indicator species for forest health. Collaboration between governments and NGOs. The continued collaboration between governments, conservation groups, indigenous communities, and the private sector is crucial in ensuring that the Harpy eagle's habitats are preserved. Ecotourism, research funding, and sustainable land use practices will be critical in ensuring that these eagles continue to thrive. Climate change adaptation. Future conservation strategies will likely need to address the impacts of climate change on both the Harpy eagle and the ecosystems they depend on. Developing strategies to mitigate habitat loss due to climate shifts and working to restore degraded habitats will be key to securing a future for the species. 36. Conclusion. The Harpy eagle is a magnificent bird, symbolizing the untamed power and beauty of the tropical rainforest. It faces numerous challenges, but thanks to growing conservation efforts, there is hope for its future. As an apex predator, it plays a vital role in maintaining the balance of its ecosystem, and its survival is tied to the health of the rainforest itself. With continued attention and action, there is potential for the Harpy eagle to remain a powerful symbol of the wild for generations to come. The Harpy eagle's role in the ecosystem. Top predator and ecological balance. As a top predator in its environment, the Harpy eagle plays a critical role in maintaining the health of the ecosystem. By hunting large herbivores like monkeys and sloths, it helps control the populations of these animals. Without such predators, prey species can become overabundant, leading to overgrazing or other imbalances that can affect plant and tree populations in the forest. Regulation of prey species. The primary prey of the Harpy eagle, such as howler monkeys and sloths, also have their own impact on the forest ecosystem. By hunting these species, the Harpy eagle helps keep them in check. For example, howler monkeys can have a significant effect on the vegetation, so by regulating their numbers, the eagle indirectly contributes to maintaining healthy plant life. This in turn supports the broader forest habitat for many other species. Seed dispersal. While the Harpy eagle itself doesn't directly contribute to seed dispersal, it does have an indirect influence. When it hunts smaller prey like monkeys, these animals often feed on fruits and seeds. If they are consumed by the eagle, it helps regulate how plants and trees grow within the ecosystem by preventing any one species from becoming too dominant. 38. Physical adaptations to rainforest life. Large feet and talons for tree climbing. The Harpy eagle's feet and talons are among the largest of any eagle species, and they have evolved specifically to help it hunt in the dense, vertical environment of the rainforest. Its feet can span over 30 centimeters, 12 inches in diameter, allowing it to firmly grip tree branches and prey. This adaptation is crucial for navigating the complex canopy of the rainforest, where the eagle spends much of its time hunting and nesting. Strong beak for crushing. The Harpy eagle's powerful, hooked beak is designed to tear through tough flesh, and it is well suited to breaking the bones of larger prey. Unlike other birds of prey that may consume prey immediately after catching it, the Harpy eagle often uses its beak to crush bones and tear apart the flesh of its larger victims, ensuring a more efficient feeding process. Silent flight. While the Harpy eagle is not known for long-distance flights, it has a relatively silent flight due to the structure of its feathers. This stealthiness is essential for approaching prey in the dense foliage of the rainforest. The ability to glide silently through the canopy gives the eagle a significant advantage when hunting or evading threats. 39. The Harpy eagle and its relationship with other wildlife. Competition with other raptors. In the dense forests where Harpy eagles live, they are not the only large raptors. Other large birds of prey, such as black hawk eagles and crested eagles, also hunt in these areas. While they do not directly compete for the same prey species as the Harpy eagle, there can be some overlap in diet. However, the Harpy eagle's sheer size and strength generally give it the upper hand in disputes over territory and food. Predators and threats. Though adult Harpy eagles are rarely threatened by other animals, they do face some potential dangers, especially when they are young. Larger carnivores, such as jaguars or pumas, may pose a threat to young eagles if they stumble out of their nests. However, such attacks are uncommon due to the eagle's powerful defenses and remote nesting habits. Mutualistic relationships. The Harpy eagle is also part of a mutualistic relationship with its rainforest environment. As an apex predator, its hunting habits help regulate prey populations, preventing overgrazing or depletion of resources. In turn, the dense rainforest canopy provides shelter, hunting grounds, and nesting sites that help the eagle thrive in this unique habitat. 40. Harpy eagle in popular media and iconography. In mythology and art, the harpy eagle's impressive appearance and predatory nature have made it a prominent figure in art and mythology. In the mythology of South and Central America, the eagle is often associated with gods or ancestors, revered for its hunting prowess and its connection to the divine. In art, the eagle's image can be found in numerous depictions of the natural world, symbolizing both the beauty and ferocity of the rainforest. The harpy eagle in literature and media. The harpy eagle has also made its way into literature, often depicted as a fierce mythological creature with magical or supernatural powers. It has been featured in modern fantasy novels, symbolizing untamed strength or ancient wisdom. Additionally, documentaries and nature films often highlight the harpy eagle's role as one of the largest and most majestic birds of prey, capturing the imagination of audiences worldwide. National and cultural symbolism. As the national bird of Panama, the harpy eagle is an important symbol for the country's cultural identity and environmental preservation efforts. Its image is used in various forms of national art, from postage stamps to national park signage, and it serves as a reminder of the country's commitment to protecting its natural heritage. In Brazil, the eagle also plays a significant role in cultural and environmental discourse, representing the diversity and richness of the Amazon. 41. The role of harpy eagles in ecotourism. Ecotourism potential. The harpy eagle is becoming a flagship species for ecotourism, particularly in areas where its population is well protected. Tourists flock to regions in Panama, Colombia, and Brazil where harpy eagle watching is a popular activity. This form of tourism provides an economic incentive for local communities to engage in conservation efforts, as visitors contribute to the economy through guided tours and park fees. Conservation education through ecotourism. The opportunity to observe a harpy eagle in the wild is not only a rare and awe-inspiring experience for tourists, but it also serves as an educational tool. By visiting protected areas where these eagles live, tourists gain a greater appreciation for the challenges these birds face and the importance of conserving tropical rainforests. This can lead to greater public awareness and support for ongoing conservation initiatives. Challenges of ecotourism. While ecotourism can provide significant funding for conservation, it must be managed responsibly to avoid causing any additional stress to harpy eagle populations. Overcrowding, habitat disturbance, and the feeding of wildlife can have negative impacts. Responsible ecotourism practices, such as small group tours and guidelines that minimize human impact on wildlife, are essential for maintaining the delicate balance of both the eagle's habitat and the local communities. 42. Recent conservation successes and ongoing efforts. Increased population in protected areas. In recent years, harpy eagle populations have shown signs of recovery in certain protected areas. Conservation programs that include habitat restoration, captive breeding, and reintroduction efforts have helped bolster populations in regions like Panama and parts of Colombia. These efforts have shown that with proper protection and management, harpy eagle populations can stabilize and even grow. International collaboration. Conservation organizations, local governments, and international wildlife groups are increasingly working together to protect the harpy eagle. The Harpy Eagle Conservation Foundation collaborates with local governments and indigenous communities to monitor eagle populations, study their habitat needs, and implement educational programs. The work done by these organizations is crucial in ensuring that harpy eagles are given a fighting chance for survival. Technological advances in monitoring. The use of GPS tracking and camera traps has revolutionized the way researchers study harpy eagles. These technologies allow conservationists to track the movements of eagles, monitor their nesting sites, and gather data about their hunting patterns. Such monitoring helps inform conservation strategies and ensures that resources are allocated effectively to the areas that need them most. 43. Future outlook and hope for the harpy eagle. Habitat restoration and conservation expansion. As conservation efforts continue, there is hope that more areas of tropical rainforests will be set aside for the protection of harpy eagles. With climate change threatening rainforests globally, it is essential that these efforts focus on restoring degraded habitats and ensuring the health of forest ecosystems. Protecting the eagle's rainforest home is key to the survival of countless other species that share the same environment. Public awareness and support. Public support for conservation is crucial for ensuring the long-term survival of the harpy eagle. Efforts to increase awareness about the importance of preserving tropical rainforests, reducing deforestation, and protecting endangered species like the Harpy eagle can help build momentum for future conservation initiatives. As awareness grows, so does the potential for larger-scale efforts that can ensure the eagle's survival for generations to come. 44. Conclusion. The Harpy eagle stands as a symbol of strength, majesty, and the untamed beauty of the tropical rainforests. Despite the many challenges it faces, including habitat destruction and slow reproduction, it continues to inspire awe and admiration in people worldwide. With continued conservation efforts, international cooperation, and public engagement, there is hope that this incredible bird will continue to thrive in the wild for years to come.